You cannot have sexual intercourse with your partner without the use of rubber, with zero fear of pregnancy. My people perish because they lack updates. Also, if your desire is to conceive and have a baby, I will tell you the most fertile period that you can have sex with your partner. Sister Precious, Auntie Kafaya, finally today is the day the Lord has made for you. Brad Theophilus, wait now, don't scroll up yet. I know you don't even want to care if a lady is menstruating or ovulating or fertilizing, nothing concerns you. All you just want to know is Emere no mi foja ko kilo fobiri nya na nya nya nya. Very good. Repent, uncle. Stay to the end of the video. I know you will appreciate me at the end. By the way, please click on the follow button and show updates at the cast for you. Alright, carry your book and biro. Let's go to class. It's now time for you to turn your screen.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to class. It's all a simple calculation. Have it in your mind. After I'm done with this, you'll be thankful because it will be buried in your brain for life. Even when you get to 100 years old, you know that it's Dr. Flash that make you understand this thing once and for all. So let's get to go now. If you are still a man and you have not scrolled up and you are still here, I cut cap for you. Now type the suffer woman. Okay, so let's get to go very, very fast. So this is your calendar now. This is a key that will be ticking along as we go along. And then this is a representation of a female reproductive organ. This is your womb. This is the road into your vagina. This is the womb. This is your cervix. This is the ovary where eggs are stored. And then these are eggs inside. This guy is the fallopian tube. Let's leave that one aside now and let's go. Now, the first thing you need to know, the first thing you need to have in your mind, or the first thing you need to notice is the day you menstruated first. So maybe it's your first time of menstruation, or perhaps it's the last cycle that you have. That is what the menstrual cycle. Now, the menstrual cycle, it can also be called maybe period cycle, or you can call it cycle length. It just depends on anything you want. So now it can be any day, maybe in 8, 26, 19, any day. But because of simplicity, I will use number 1. So let's go with 1. It can be any date. It can be 27, or maybe your last time you had menstrual cycle. And then the next time you have it, let's just say maybe, okay, let's use 27. Maybe the next time you had it, this is 27. So this was your last time you had period. And then this is another time you're having it. This was the last day of this first cycle. This one is the beginning of another cycle. So, you know, another month, we have 1, 2, 3. That is where you start counting it. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So that is your period cycle. Now, for people who have different cycle length, irregular, we'll still coming about all of those ones. But if you know that your cycle is still within the range of, you know, maybe 26 days, 30 days, and then let's say 28. So you can just pick the average, like 28 days. Do you get what I'm saying? So that is what you should be buried in your mind now. So for this one, how many days cycle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 21. This is 26 day cycle. You know, normally it is called 28, right? But cycles vary differently. So this is the 26 days. Let's check it out. Ovulation. What is ovulation? Ovulation means that when your egg is coming out to be fertilized by a sperm. You understand what I'm saying? So it happens during your cycle. When the egg comes out and then there is no sperm to fertilize it, that's when you shed it as menstruation. Are you with me? Don't get confused. Okay, now let's go. How do we? It is known scientifically your ovulation is 14 days before the last time you saw another cycle. 14 days. So what do we mean? Some people say 12 to 14, but the ideal date is 14 days. So before you saw this cycle again, we'll count 14 days behind. Do you understand? So anytime you're having menstruation and then somebody tells you that, how far you get your period time? Yeah, you know, 14 days ago I was ovulating. That will be buried in your mind. 14 days ago, you ovulated when you began to menstruate. So now, what do we do now? We'll count 14 days. How do we do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. This day, that is your ovulation date. So let's mark it. Let me use red. This is your ovulation date. Right? It takes 12 to 24 hours. Your egg comes from this place like this. You understand? Only one is permitted to come out. It will come, be roaming about, be looking for sperm. After she sperm day, you know, as girls they do now, 24 hours I will just day. If you come, and if you don't come, yeah, don't go be that. She understands. So 24 hours, it comes into the womb looking for a sperm, and if it doesn't, it dissolves inside the body. You get what I'm saying now? So 24 hours, that means let's just add these days now. Do you understand? That's one day. You understand? 24 hours. Don't be confused. This is your 14th day or 24 hours. You understand now? So these days you are ovulating. That means egg is available. Any sperm that comes inside, it will fertilize the egg and then you become pregnant. Are you with me now? Alright now, so science will give room for uncertainties because of your maybe hormonal imbalance or some stress you went through or you were under medications or something. So let's give that chance to that uncertainties. Let's add 1 more days. Do you understand? We are just being merciful now. Add 1 more days from the back and then 1 more days in the front. Don't get confused. This is your ovulation date, 14 days before the next period. You understand? And then because it's 24 days, the egg use. You understand? So we're now adding uncertainties. This one. Do you get it now? So now we have marked off ovulation. Signs of ovulations. How do you know you are ovulating? Sometimes you might have a discharge. You understand? Very sticky discharge might be coming out from the vagina. Sometimes there might be some little blood like that. Some people may mistaking it for menstruation. Those are just signs. Then sometimes your skin might be glowing. You might be wanting to go out. You get what I'm saying, right? So those times are those times you are fertile. Sometimes it might have some little abdominal cramps. You understand? Sometimes one left side of your back, you understand, paining you and all of those things. Those are signs that what you are ovulating. You get what I'm saying now? So that is the signs. You understand? Those are signs. Sometimes temperature. Some temperature might go high or low. Those are the kind of things that you observe, and then you get to know that mood swings will mood change sometimes, almost similar to this, but not. You understand? But the major thing you get to see is that discharge. You get those discharge, and then you get to notice that you are ovulating. Good. What is the next thing? Fertile window. How do you get to know a fertile window? These are the fertile window. You must be hearing fertile window. These days, you understand, are the days for fertile window. Some people get to hard one. You understand? These days, this is your fertile window. They've opened the window that, okay, I'm open to be fertilized by a sperm. You get what I'm saying? So that is the fertile window. We have checked down and two out. Now, sperms move. I'm not the big deal there. You understand? It's not a big deal though. Sperm, so let's just say you had sexual intercourse and then we have some sperms that are coming. You get the gist. So they enter through your vagina. You had unprotected sex. 100 million sperm cells, like up to 200 million sperm cells. They enter into your vagina, into your womb straight. They want to come and fertilize this egg. Now, you see those sperm cells, they will go through all of them as a race. You understand? Everybody want to fertilize it, and meanwhile, only one of them want to fertilize only one egg. Do you understand? And then one egg comes out at a time. You get the gist now. So all of these guys, they come out and then they enter inside, struggle. Some of them, as they enter like this, acid kill them, back. Some as they enter like this, mucus hold them back. They couldn't go again. Others, some as they are going, they miss road. Some don't. Why some? They understand the way. You understand the thing just did there, and all of them were still going. The few that just remained, they were going through the fallopian tube. They won't go meet egg. Do you understand now? So if it is the day that you're also ovulating, if egg come out and they jam, good news. But if not, those guys, those sperms you see there, they will use 5 days. Maybe girls now just 12 to 24 hours. Alpha, me I just did. If you come, good. If you don't come, good. But sperms, they go use 5 days. 5 days be loitering around, wandering around looking for whom to devour like the devil. So they go day. They wait for your egg. You understand? But eggs, if it is not their ovulation period, do you understand? These days like this. If it's this other days like this, they will still be here. They will just be looking at this one. See them, maybe they play. And these guys, they will be here. The few ones that remain, the guys, don't try me for here. When I'm here, see, no even tell me rubbish, All of them, they won't try to fertilize the egg. So all of them will be there. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. My brother, I think I have to go from here. You have to take the journey. So that's all of them will be like after day 5. So now, why do we bring about the sperms move? Why? Because we have to consider them when we are trying to look for when you are fertile or when you are ovulating or when exactly to have sex, maybe to get pregnant or not to get pregnant. You understand what I'm saying now? So we want to account for those days. So let's say on 11th, that was the day you had unprotected sex. So you released sperm into you. Definitely, you know that all these days you are ovulating, right? So when it comes, The guy will still dey there for 5 days, you remember. So this one na just one day. He came in when you've not started ovulating, and because you used to stay like 3 to 5 days, he will wait for you for heck. So definitely to fertilize. If it's on 10th, if you had sex on this day, definitely you to fertilize. 1, 2, 3, right? On these days, if you have sex, unprotected sex, sperm come 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th day like this, now that time the head will come out, you go fertilize, you go get belle. Now this is the 5th day now. The 5th day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That day when we say the guy don't dey tire and say I wan die. Now so head don't show. You understand? They run again, they went to go down, and then you become fertilized. So if this day you have unprotected sex, you get it, and you have not started ovulating, because the sperm has the ability to stay for 5 days. You understand? So there's likelihood of you what? Getting pregnant. Are you with me now? You are not getting confused, right? So this day like this, all this day we go mark am. So let's circle it. What should we use? Let me use blue. This date. Now still danger. All this place like this is still danger. I will have used red, but so I won't confuse it with where you are ovulating itself. So now we are done with sperm moves. Right? Fertile period is now different from fertile window. Fertile period now is now all of these days are cycle. All these days like this, they are your fertile period. Do you understand? You can be fertile in all of these days if sperm comes, especially these red ones. Do you understand? So if sperm comes in any of these days, do you understand? Likelihood, most likely you are going to get pregnant. Are we good now? So that is your fertile period. That one is gone now. Safe days. What are your safe days? What we mean by safe days is that, okay, one is the day that you are safe from being pregnant. Do you understand? If you want to be pregnant, these are the days you target. Do you get it now? You have unprotected sex like this. Bah! We are supposed to jam, you will get belle straight. But if you are running from getting pregnant and all of those without using contraceptive, these are the safe days. These days like this. That this, all these days, few days before menstruation or after menstruation like this, you understand? Those days are few days, you understand? Let's say 1, 2, 3, you understand? 4, 5, 6, and all of those things, because the calendar months will have to continue. You get my point right now? So these are the safe days. All these days without being circled, they are the safe days. So now, gone. You understand? If you have unprotected sex these days, what will just happen is that the sperm will just come, go, loiter. These guys, they know they ovulate because now this particular days they ovulate. So now so they will just dig it. Just they look now. See all those sperm. See that one handsome. But I'm not coming out. Let me just say it's not my ovulation date. Alright, so that is how we go about that. Irregular periods now. Well, the irregular periods, I need another calendar. So let me do this for the next video so that this video won't get too long. Do you understand? So if I do irregular periods so that things will not be scattered in your brain again, you get what I'm saying now? So you just predict that, okay, this was my last menstrual cycle. You understand? Or this is this. You understand? And then you predict the next time you are going to have menstruation again based on your last 6 months. Do you understand? Last 6 months. Do you understand? So you find average from it. This is the day I'm going to have menstruation again. So you count 14 days. That is sure. What is happening within those 14 days, that ovulation period and then the menstrual, what is happening is that this place is getting to be built up. This place like this, your womb is getting to be built up, when progesterone level is high, and then you want a baby, is preparing for a baby so that a baby will be implanted inside and then it will keep growing and keep growing. But unfortunately, you disappointed your womb. Do you get this now? So when you disappointed your womb because there was no sperm that fertilized egg, it was preparing it so that those places, it will have a very good place to stay, the baby that is coming. But you disappointed it. What will now happen? For those 14 days, all those days, these things are building. You understand? By this time like this, the thing will just be shedding off. You just be shedding off. It's not shed off as blood. All those things you see. You understand? That is what we call your menstruation. That thing can happen for a day, sometimes some people 3 days or 4 days. You understand what I'm saying? Check my previous videos, you see how I've analyzed all of these things, menstruation, ovulation, menstrual cycle, all of those things like that. I've explained this already on my previous video. So go into my previous video and then check. If you don't understand this thing, Repeat the video again.
Alright, so that was a calendar method for tracking your ovulation. For those with irregular period with large days apart, don't follow my analysis in that video to avoid stories that touches the heart. I will do your video separately. So just in case you didn't get the video, isolate yourself in a place and repeat the video again. I'm sure you will get it by that time. If you gain something in this video, please appreciate with a thumbs up. Follow for more of this content. That follow button doesn't bite. Tag all your friends in the comment section, then download to post on your status and all the WhatsApp ladies group.